Humans don't collapse the moment they enter Movile Cave. There is no scream, no sudden panic. The body doesn't fail loudly. It fails quietly. Breathing becomes heavier without warning. Thoughts slow down. Movements feel delayed. Nothing looks wrong, but something inside is already changing. This is not a place where humans die. It is a place where the body realizes it cannot stay. Air is supposed to be invisible, neutral, something the body never has to think about. In Movile Cave, air becomes the first obstacle. The moment you breathe it in, your lungs work harder for less. Each breath delivers less oxygen than your brain expects. You don't feel pain. You feel pressure. A weight behind the eyes, a dull fog in the head. At the same time as carbon dioxide builds up inside your blood, the body tries to correct it, breathing faster, deeper, but the air does not respond. Muscles lose efficiency. Coordination slips. Simple tasks require focus. Not because the cave is dark, not because the passage is narrow, but because the air itself is no longer cooperating. And then there is something else. Gases that were never meant to be part of human breathing. They do not burn the lungs. They do not cause pain. They interfere with cells, with energy production, with the process that turns breath into movement. Nothing dramatic happens. The body simply starts to shut down non-essential functions. Awareness narrows. Time stretches. Inside Movile Cave, air is not a background condition. It is an active force. And it is already deciding how long a human body can remain. Carrying equipment does not mean safety. An oxygen tank does not turn this environment into a place humans can remain. It only buys time. A mask helps you breathe, but it does not repair the air surrounding your body. The pressure is different. The composition is different. The rhythm of gas exchange is different. The body is still working inside an environment it was never designed to handle. There is no getting used to it, no gradual adaptation, no phase where the body learns to tolerate the conditions. Evolution does not operate on human schedules. The organisms that live here had millions of years to adjust every chemical reaction inside their cells. Humans did not. Even with oxygen, the blood still responds differently. The brain still receives distorted signals. The body still has to process gases it never learned how to ignore. Equipment can keep you conscious. It cannot keep you normal. Every minute that passes, the body pays a price. Focus is borrowed from endurance. Coordination is borrowed from energy. Here, there is no staying a little longer. Every plan is written in shortened time. And that is when scientists understood the problem was not that we brought too little equipment. The problem was that the human body never had an evolutionary past that led here. The organisms that live in Movile Cave do not struggle to breathe. Not because they are stronger, not because they are protected, but because they do not need what humans depend on to survive. Their world is built on a different chemistry. Energy here does not begin with oxygen. It begins with sulfur compounds, with methane, with carbon dioxide. What would poison a human body is fuel here. Bacteria convert these chemicals directly into energy, not as an adaptation, but as a foundation. Every organism above them is built on that process. Life is everywhere here. On the walls, in the water, even inside the rock itself. No sunlight, no oxygen-rich air, no surface connection. The food web functions exactly as it always has. Stable, closed, self-sustaining. These organisms are not resisting a hostile environment. They are operating inside the only environment they were ever designed for. Dozens of species move through this system without lungs, without light, without oxygen. Their cells do not fight the air. Their metabolism does not panic. Nothing needs to be corrected. For them, this cave is not extreme. It is normal. Humans enter this system and immediately require assistance, oxygen, equipment, time limits. Even then, the body struggles. The difference is not intelligence, not technology. It is compatibility. Life here evolved without us in mind, and that is why the longer humans stay, the more they interfere. Not because they touch something, but because they breathe. Movile Cave is not a place humans failed to understand. It is a place humans were never built to remain. No mistake was made. No rule was broken. The body simply reached a boundary. Not a moral one, not a scientific one, a biological one. Here, there is no conquering, no adaptation, no learning curve. Time does not solve it. Technology does not solve it. Every solution only delay the same outcome. The human body was shaped by air that feeds oxygen to every cell. Remove that condition, and nothing else can fully replace it. Inside Movile Cave, the air does not support us. It tolerates us briefly, and then it pushes back. Not violently, not dramatically, quietly, breath by breath. Movile Cave does not reject humans because we are careless. It rejects us because we are incompatible. And that is a different kind of limit, one that cannot be negotiated, one that cannot be crossed. Not because we chose to stop, but because we were never meant to stay. Some environments don't reject us violently. They simply remind us we were never designed for them.